Stone Cottage. We are thrilled for this next chapter in our family's adventure, and we're excited to share every little detail. For this house, it represents a lot for us. While it's going to be a really fun reno with a lot of befores and afters, it's also going to be a really important piece in our debt journey that I've been sharing, and it also is going to be a good experiment for us in simplifying and living in a smaller house and all that goes along with that. So we're so excited for this journey and to share it with you every step of the way. Ow. Say it again. Ow. New house. Do you like the new house? Okay, so right inside the front door you come into this living room. Lots of character. We have this original stone fireplace we'll be keeping but updating. Big window with lots of light. This room is going to present a big challenge for us. It's 13 by 11, so we're going to be doing a lot in here for storage and function and making it really work for our family. This big wall here with the double opening that leads into the dining room, we love the character of this with the French doors, but to try to make the space feel bigger, we're going to be taking down this wall so that when you come in the door, you're going to see straight into the dining room with this wall gone. In here we'll have our dining room. Behind this is the kitchen. So we're also going to be taking down most of that wall as well, so that from the front door you'll see living room, dining room, and a view of the kitchen in the back. It's a very small house, like I said, at 1,100 square feet. So getting rid of these walls and opening up this main space is going to be huge for our family function. Walls open here in the dining room. That whole wall we're looking at right now will be a giant cased opening with a great view of the kitchen. So this will function like a great open concept for us. To really maximize this dining room, when you step through that wall that will be opened now, okay, we're going to do a built-in banquette, which I've always wanted to do against that window. And then here against the kitchen peninsula down that wall that will be open above, so that the table can kind of nestle in up closer to the window and leave lots of open clearance to walk through this room instead of having to kind of wind around the table. I'm actually really sad to lose this double French doors here that are original with the crystal and brass hardware. I don't know if you can see that. But we just have, it's gonna make the living room feel so much bigger to have this open. This is the other side of the dining room here. You can see that there's the cased opening to the hallway, which leads to the house's 2 official bedrooms and bath. That door you see straight ahead is the bath. So the kitchen feels really tight right now because of the layout, but it's actually not a horrible size. It's 10 feet wide by 13.5 feet deep. We're going to be this room will be gutted, and we'll be really changing up some of the layout to make it function better. I think my very favorite part is that giant window over the sink, which lets in so much light, and I love windows over the sink. Okay, so this wall here is the wall that backs up to the dining room that we will be removing. So instead of these upper cabinets, you'll see all the way through to the dining room, so all this will feel open. You can see the fireplace there in the background. So both of these walls will be taken out. This will not be a giant walkway though. We will have a big peninsula here where you see cabinets that will actually be about that dimensions with the dishwasher in there, so that you'll just really see above it, but we're not losing that storage and function that this kitchen really needs. Currently, this kitchen is just a U shape with the fridge here, sink in the middle, and then cabinets and dishwasher on the other side. We're really going to be changing up this side of the kitchen right here by moving the fridge, okay, And then this very wide door in the middle of the room that goes into the back room and laundry room will be moved a good bit to the left. So we'll be able to extend this wall here for the stove and cabinets and storage. Then from the front door, through the opening in the wood beam, you're gonna have a great view right here of the hood and the hood and stove centered right here on this wall. In addition to the U that I just showed you, this is the other side of the kitchen, which is actually 10 feet of just wasted space right now. I think they had an eat-in kitchen maybe. You see the wall does jut out there. That's the fireplace in our room that we're not going to be able to remove. But we have big plans for this side of the room to really maximize space. The fridge will go there on the right, and then lots of cabinets, a pantry cabinet. This is actually going to provide us tons of storage and be really functional. So like I said, this door here opens up into this back room. It's 6 by 16. Currently the laundry room. We're going to be moving this door to help the kitchen function better to the left. You'll see in this end of the room is currently the laundry room. We're going to keep that and just really maximize storage and function over here. So this will actually probably be the biggest, most functional laundry room we've ever had in such a small house. This other side of the space right now is just housing the stove that should go into the kitchen, which we'll be getting rid of. But this will just be a great space for storage and a few functional things that we need. So when you open this door here that's in the laundry room, you head out onto this back deck that is old and needs some repair, but it's functional for now and it's big. So we're actually really excited to have this built-in space right here that we can do some fun outdoor things with. We can entertain. You can see how big it is. Right off the deck, we have a big pecan tree here that we love. We'll be moving that shed, but you can also see here how deep the yard is. So we have lots of space to work with back here for potential future additions when we want to do that, but also just play space and outdoor entertaining and lots of things to use that for. And this little one already loves her deck and her yard. Is the closed-in screen porch that we'll be using as baby Dax's room. Okay, so this is a porch that was closed in to be an extra room that we are going to be using as the third bedroom. This is how it will function for us. It'll be the nursery for baby boy. Rosie really likes this room. It's currently 7 by 11, so small, but it's perfect for what we need for him. Because it's so small, it's really hard to see the room as a whole here, so I'm just giving you snippets of all the character. Got a beadboard ceiling. And because this used to be the porch, we have the exterior stone wall here that's been painted white, which I even though this room is small, we have 2 really big windows in here, so it's going to have a lot of good light, which we love. We'll be gutting this room for sure. Lots to do in here. Rosie, where's your room? Where's your new big girl room? Can you show us? Go show us. Yeah. Do you love your room? Say it needs a lot of work, but it's gonna be special. Rosie, say yay, big girl room.
Oh, gotta cook that.
Say yay, big girl room. So Rosie gave you a little tour of this room. I'm going to take us in further and show you a little bit about her space. So her room is actually a decent size. It's 11 by 11, which is just slightly smaller than her room at our current house. Rosie will be transitioning to a big girl bed in here, which is so exciting. As you can see, she has tons of light with these giant windows. Both windows in this room are 81 inches wide. So we have 2 giant walls of windows. She's gonna have tons of light. We'll obviously be removing these awesome curtains that were left here for us. Because this house is smaller and we obviously don't have a designated play space like we've had at our current house, Rosie's room is really going to function as her bedroom, but also the playroom. So in here we're going to have her teepee and the play kitchen and a lot of those things. So in designing this, I'm going to keep in mind that this is a room that we'll all be spending lots of time in, really playing. All right, let's take a look at the master bedroom here. Very exciting. So this is just across the hall from Rosie's room, very close. Obviously it's a small house, but great light in here. We have lots of ideas to maximize the one closet that's here and to add a ton of storage for the 2 of us. Like all the other rooms in this house, this room has really great light. This window, like all the others, 81 inches. Also have this window over here. What's awesome and pretty surprising about this bedroom that we'll be using as our master bedroom is that even though this is a small old house, this bedroom is actually wider than our bedroom at home. We have this great fireplace here. I wish it was open. We can't demolish it based off where it is in the house, but I'm gonna do something fun with it. So we have some good character in here. Here through the door, you can see Rosie's room there, and then that's the bathroom door there in between. While this room is so shorter, if this room's 13.5 by 11.5, and our room at home is only 12 feet wide. So it's a little shorter, but the added width in this room is really gonna help us with storage. We'll be doing our bed there in front of that window. We'll have beside it for some fun storage ideas that we have. While a lot of this house needs paint and just a few updates, this bathroom is not the case. This will be a gut job for sure. Thankfully, we're gonna be able to do a much bigger window in here, a regular window. This bathroom is fairly small, for sure, but we're excited. We have some really good ideas to maximize storage in here so that a family of 4 can use this bathroom. The house has all of these amazing original windows that are huge. The window here in the dining room that you're looking at, as well as the one in the living room and most of the bedrooms, are 81 inches wide. So we have walls of windows. This house actually has the best light probably of any house we've ever bought. While we will have to replace the windows, we'll be doing ones very similar to what you see here so that the character is maintained even though they're new, and they'll be a lot more energy efficient. One thing we're super excited about with not adding on at this point is that the entire house has these original hardwood floors, which we love. Obviously they'll be refinished, but they will have so much character in them. We're really excited about that. One thing that was really exciting for us about this project, especially with the timing of it, with a new baby and a new family, developing family, is that the house is in the best condition of any house we've ever bought. So while the walls look patchy, they've actually already even been patched and spackled, so they literally need paint other than where we're opening up. And a lot of this, while some of this trim is gonna go away because we're opening walls, a lot of the original trim is intact and we'll be able to use and just paint it. One of the things I love most about this house is just the views that it's gonna have. Remember, all this will be gone. So from the back of the house, you'll see to the front, you'll see that pretty fireplace we're gonna work on. From the front, you'll see back here to the kitchen, and all of these views will be framed by the rustic wood beam openings that we're gonna do. So that's gonna be super pretty views throughout the house. Thank y'all for touring the Buffalo Stone Cottage today. We are so excited to renovate every square inch of this 1,100 square foot house and share each detail with you along the way.